The One That Got Away by Jen Mark. What did Mrs. Cooper ask the children to do? Mrs. Cooper asked the children to bring something interesting to the class the following day. What was Malcolm worried about? How can we say? Malcolm was worried about bringing something interesting to the class on Monday. We can tell because he walked by himself after school thinking about this. What do you think the children decided to bring to class? Make a list of names and what each brought. The children decided to bring interesting things to the school. Mary brought a rabbit, William a large spider, James his fossil, Janet his collection of snail shells looking like the Tower of Pisa, David his bottle beans kept in an airtight jar for 3 years. Why was Isobel so keen to bring her calculator? The answer is Isobel was keen to bring her calculator where she could write her name by punching in 738051 and showing it upside down. Question number 5. We are told that Malcolm brought the most interesting thing to the class. In what way was this true? Malcolm never really brought anything to class. He only pretended that he had brought a spider, saying it had got away. The idea of escaped spider caught everyone's imagination and created more excitement than the real things the other children had. In this way, Malcolm's spider became the most interesting thing, even though it did not exist. Reference to context. It had an accident. William said, who says these words and to whom? William said these words to David. The second one is, what had an accident? The spider had an accident. C1 is, in what way was it different to others of its kind? The answer is, it was different to other spiders because it had only 5 legs. Second one is, what is the matter? Mrs. Cooper asked. To whom does Mrs. Cooper address this question? Mrs. Cooper addressed this question to Malcolm. The second one is, why does she ask this? She asked this because Malcolm had thrown himself down on hands and knees and was looking for something under her desk. Now, what is the matter? Mrs. Cooper asked. What answer does she get? Malcolm answered that something has fallen out of his matchbox. Words and meanings. Which of these statements is true? On Monday, Mrs. Cooper told the class what they would have to do. It is true. Last time Malcolm brought along a bean. It is false. Isobel has the pocket calculator. That is true. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Germany. That is false. Spider has 5 legs. That is false. Add hyphens to the following so that they make good sense. Discuss the meaning. First one, rolled up comic. A comic album that is rolled. Pet creepy crawlies. Insects which are kept as pets. Junior school teams. School teams of junior school. Five-legged spider. A spider that has only 5 legs instead of the usual 8. First class match. An important or high level cricket match. Black trunk key. A key that belongs to or opens a black trunk. Friends, we end this chapter over here. Do subscribe, like, and share with your friends. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment. Thank you.